Hi everybody, Brian here again, July 13th, and just going to go over what I picked up for this week. I picked up quite a few 8-bit, 16-bit, and even some 6th generation, or 5th generation, forget what it is, Xbox games, and some Dreamcast games, and even a 360 game, which is rare. So we'll start with the older stuff first. For the NES, I picked up The Last Ninja. And apparently this was released on the Commodore 64 as well, but this is the Nintendo version. And as you can see, it got Game of the Year that year, so it has to be pretty good, huh? Picked up a game I used to rent and play all the time, and that's Godzilla. I loved this game as a kid. It's like a strategy game. You move on a board. Reminds me of a board game, and you fight all the monsters. I picked up Tetris, Tengen Tetris. And I have this one's a little harder to get than the Nintendo one, and actually I think the story behind this is that they were actually releasing this, and Nintendo put the kibosh on this cartridge, so it was only so many released. Picked up a game thanks to a review, oh god, I forget his name, Game Sauce I think he did, on Clax, and I never actually played this game, and it looks interesting. If you haven't seen his review, I think it's Game Sauce does a review on this. Very good game. Or a very good site. I really like his videos, and check it out. Clax is like a puzzle game. And I picked up for $1. I don't have it, so what the heck. Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and World Class Track Meet. Moving on to the Super Nintendo, I picked up Dungeon Master for $2.50. This is a port of an early Atari ST game. It was ported on other consoles or other systems, computers and systems as well. For $1, I picked up Mech Warrior 3050. This is a Capcom Disney game, which I've never heard of, and it's based on the cartoon Bonkers. So Capcom Disney has to be pretty good, I guess, going by the track record. Excuse me. A shooter game for the Super Nintendo by Kemco. Phalanx has the infamous cover with the guy playing the banjo, and you see the ship in the background. Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. The Continue guys did this. Check it out. If you've ever seen their site, Continue, they play games for maybe the first time, and they decide at the end if they want to continue it or not. Very good show. Check it out. Couldn't stop watching it. I had to watch like a whole bunch in a row. And for $1, I got Super Bowling. Moving on to the great Sega Genesis. I got this cartridge is in bad shape. It's going to need some very good care. It's even a crack in the top. But I saw this on, somebody did a play of it. It looked real fun. Dick Tracy. It's nothing like the Nintendo version. For $1, you can see it's kind of in bad shape though, but I can clean it up. I picked up, complete in the box, a game called Toki, Going Ape Spit. And apparently it's about a monkey who spits seeds or something. It's complete though. And it was $1, so $1 Genesis game box, no matter what, I'll buy that every day. And it looks like I can have some enjoyment out of this. It looks like a fun platformer. Okay, moving on to the N64. Picked up a Turok game, which I don't have, and this was a multiplayer only game, I think. Turok Rage Wars for $2.50. And I picked up a game called Starshot Space Circus Fever. Have no idea what it's like, but I don't really mind the cosmetic damage as long as it plays. I'm not too picky. A lot of these games I get are cheaper because they are kind of, some of them get cosmetic damage. That's fine by me. I can clean it up, and as long as it plays, fine with me. Okay, moving on to the Game Boy Advance. I got quite a good collection of Game Boy Advance. I went in the store, and they had some good ones there. Picked up, we'll start with Shining Soul, and I believe it's an Atlas game. I believe it's like Shining Force, I'm guessing, on the Game Boy Advance. A treasure game, Gunstar Superheroes. Very good every time it's treasure, but I passed on the one on the Genesis one, and when I went back to get it once, it was gone, so I had to pick this up. Astro Boy Omega Factor, and this was $2.50, and I heard it's one of the better, a really, really, really good GBA game. So Treasure also makes this. Another treasure game. So I got like 3 treasure games, and this is Advanced Guardian Heroes. And I'd like to get the Guardian Heroes on the Saturn, but it's really hard to find and really expensive. And yeah, I don't know if Treasure does make this Astro Boy, though. I'm not sure. And also I picked up Lunar Legend, which I never played Lunar Silver Star Story or Silver Star Complete, so I'll try this out. Let's see what else we got. Picked up some cheap $1 in $2.50 Dreamcast games, and in the store, when I buy optical games, I'm very picky. Unless it's really, really cheap, I won't buy. If it's scratched, I won't buy it unless it's really, really cheap. They had Chibi or Choo Choo Rocket there for $6, which is a great place, but I turned the disc over, it was all scratched and all hacked out. So I passed on it. And they also had another game there, but it was all scratched too, and I had to pass on it. But these weren't. These were in good condition, and they were. This was $1. This is Sierra Sports Maximum Pool. And I never played this game, but it's Daytona USA, a Sega Sports, based on the arcade game, I believe. This was $2.50. These are all in good condition to add to my Dreamcast collection. The Dreamcast games are getting harder and harder to find, so I'll pick them up anytime I can. Moving on to my favorite system. Well, my second favorite system of last generation. The GameCube's first. The Xbox was my second favorite because they had a lot of good Sega games and really good PC games ported over, and I didn't really have... I had a PC at the time, but I didn't play a lot of these, so I'll get them on the Xbox. This was an Xbox-only game based on the BioWare guys did it. That's Jade Empire, based on this KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic engine. And this was $6, and it's in very good condition, complete. Checked out the disc, and it's pristine condition, so that's good. Picked up another Xbox game, and this is an RPG, like in the vein of first-person, like Elder Scrolls, but it's not as complex. It's also on the PC. You can get on Steam. It's Arx Fatalis. And this is complete in very good condition. And this was $7, a little more expensive, but it's in pristine condition with everything complete, so that's good. And I picked up a game. I have it for Steam, but I liked it so much. I have it for my computer on Steam, but I liked it so much, I got it for the Xbox, for the console. And this is also in great condition, and it's complete. And this is Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse. If you've never played this game, and you find it, if you can get it on Steam for cheap, pick it up. You're basically one zombie in this 1950s utopia city, and you have to eat. You start off by eating one guy, his brains, and he turns into a zombie, and he eats another guy. You have to spread the whole zombie population. Very funny game. Very fun, too. Very short, but very, very good. I highly recommend Stubbs the Zombie. And I picked up a 360 game, and this game intrigued me. It's called Brutal Legend, and it's only $7. The only time I really pick up 360 games is I never buy them new because they plummet in price like 3 months afterwards. So this game, I've been wanting to pick it up for a while. $7. It's in like a heavy metal universe, has cameos by Ozzy Osbourne, Judas Priest, Jack Black does the main voice. And it's a Tim Schafer game. And his company Double Fine developed it. And that is it for this week, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week or whenever I see you.